Little dogs, the coyotes stalking them, trying to eat their little dogs, man.
It says the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Yep, that's it.
That's the point.
You still got Isaiah.
Isaiah 30.
Okay. You can get Psalm 64. We go back to that.
Yeah, and there was a rumor, I think, on the second night of the Minneapolis riot that a lion was out there. A lion. It was just a rumor, though, but it was going out. People were like, is there really a lion out here? People thought a lion got released. But that's going to happen, man.
Well, that's the area where the Tiger King is at. Up in the Midwest.
Oklahoma.
You know, but all up in that region, you got these people that own exotic
Well,
pets,
that one guy was in Ohio, too. That guy that died, killed himself and released all his wild animals.
That shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're gonna do it again, man. Or niggas gonna break it and open it up for him.
Yeah, or Esau gonna
Or
do
Esau
it.
just gonna open it up.
He's gonna sacrifice himself and go open it up.
Due to COVID-19, you know, he's just gonna say fuck it. He can go in bankruptcy. He's through. Just gonna open it up, man. Let his animals run
On
loose.
some that Jumanji type shit.
Yeah.
Where it's just fucking just wild. This shit about to get wild out here. It's gonna be wild animals and shit, poisonous snakes. You know, Esau. Then you gotta worry about Esau the militia. Esau that just hate Jake that got arms that want to go and basically guard these businesses so they won't get broken into. So they gon' get it popping too, man. You know, Esau can spin it. One of the militias kill a whole bunch of Jakes. And then, hey man, it's gonna get more even. It's gonna rouse up even more of that spirit of tension between the nations, man. The Lord got this thing all the way set up, man. We're at the end, 2020, the year of prophecy, man, where all the prophecies are coming to pass, and it's clear as day. You know.
It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Yeah, who you counseling with? You counseling with Esau, Edom, man. You counseling with other nations. You ain't asking the Most High, oh Lord, what should we do? Floyd or George Floyd just got put to death. What should we do? What's our next move? You know? Well, if that happened, your first move would be to ask Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for mercy, man.
It says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Yeah, what spirit are you covering yourself with? You covering yourself with Jebus, all right? Serapis Christus, these other false gods that's out here, the Constitution, all right? Keep going.
That they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, that they may add sin to sin. That's what you're doing. You adding iniquity unto yourself, man. Here it is. You already got sins on you, and then you not turning back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You committing more iniquity, man. Further pissing the Heavenly Father off. All right. Keep going.
That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
Keep going.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, man. You relying on America instead of relying on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Go ahead. That's pretty much it on that.
Yeah, your trust in the shadow of Jesus is your confusion, man. That's why people are running around confused, running around breaking stuff. They're confused because they trust in the shadow. They trust in this death of America, man.
Oh, they still believe in that equality.
Yeah, you believe in all the lies that you've been taught by America. That, there's justice. The criminal justice system's gonna help you. You know, if we act out, maybe we George Floyd. There could be we can honor his death. You know, come on, man. You're totally confused. You people are confused. Well, that's why this place is called Babylon, man.
Yep. Land of confusion.
Yeah, the city of confusion is broken down. This place is broken down. Yeah. It's literally getting broken to pieces, right? By the people in it. They breaking the glass. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy.
Yeah, the fear of the enemy. Them locking down their New World Order. Them exterminating you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We want to be kept from that. Keep going.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Yeah, so when Esau Edom goes to institute that plan, when he goes to lock down that New World Order, we want Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to hide us from this man. Meaning what? That wrath that he comes down with, that passes over us, man. It won't touch us. Why? Because we trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity,
Which is the elites, man. Which they're the ones that's orchestrating all these things that you see. You know? They the ones that told their media outlets, which they control, by the way. All these media outlets are controlled by the elites, man. All you gotta do is look up what the CFR is, the Council on Foreign Relations. They own all the media outlets in America, man. That's the reason why, what was the thing that was playing all over the TV?
Yep.
It was George Floyd, you know? Or a white cop kills a black man. He stepped on his neck, you know? While people pleaded with them to stop, you know? If the media didn't run that, you niggas wouldn't be mad right now, man. You know, you still, oh yeah, we can't wait till this COVID thing stop. You be making fucking shelter in place memes, man. What we gonna do when the lockdown stop? How I'm gonna look when the lockdown end? They got full beard, you know, he fat, you know. That's what you would have been focused on.
And these different movements as well. Esau funding the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter. That's set up by Esau Edom, man.
Yep.
Esau set that up for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And then any of these other movements that you do establish, he infiltrates it, man.
Yeah.
COINTELPRO.
Right.
So he in there, he influencing things, he telling you what, oh nah, see, really this is the action that you should take. We gotta burn shit down, man. That's an agent.
Yeah.
You know? The only thing that he can't infiltrate is the truth, man. Because our program comes from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We got a set standard, man.
Right.
We ain't going off that standard. So he can come in with that madness. Hey, look, man, really y'all should burn some shit down. What the fuck you talking about? That ain't what the scriptures say, man. That dude gonna get rebuked. If he keep coming with that madness, he gonna get the boot, man.
Right.
Okay? And this is the reason why Esau Edom hates this truth so much, man, because he can't control it. He can't infiltrate it, man. The Most High or the Yahweh Shai said, you basically you ain't gonna take none of the elect from him, man. Keep going.
who whet their tongue like a sword,
Yeah, who wet their tongue like a sword. Keep going.
and bend their bow to shoot their arrows.
Yeah, what's their arrows? Their arrows is their legislation, man. Their legislation, which is geared towards destroying you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. What you think the crime bill was about? The 3 strikes law. Who did that disproportionately affect? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you'll say, oh, Bill Clinton, he drew that up. Nah, that came from the Illuminati, man. Why? Because it's their agenda to destroy you, man. It's their agenda to wipe you out. Okay? That's the reason why when you go into your community, your so-called community, it's nothing but liquor stores, bullshit food, you know? Ain't no jobs there. That's not done by accident, man. This is all done by design.
Systematic oppression.
It's systematic oppression. And who's running the system? The elites. Read that again.
Who whet their tongue like a sword,
Yeah, they wet their tongue as a sword. They use their words against you, man. Oh, the word thug. That means this nigga's either criminal. You know, you can do whatever you want to him. Esau actually believes that if you're a criminal, first of all, if you're a Jake and you're a criminal, they are justified in doing anything to you. They can kill you. They can chop your head off. They can drag you through the street. You're a criminal. You're committing crimes. You don't deserve to have a due process. You know, you're acting like an animal. You know, that's literally how these Edomites think. That's how these so-called white people think, man. If you're breaking the law and you're a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, you don't deserve habeas corpus, man. You don't deserve to have a trial. You should be put to death. Now's the comments that they were saying on the George Floyd thing, man. Oh, he's a criminal. He was breaking the law. He's a criminal. He shouldn't have been doing that. He wouldn't have, if he wouldn't have died if he would have complied, or if he wouldn't have been breaking the law. You know, when Jake buck up against the police, oh, you shouldn't have did that. You'd still be alive, which is true. The scriptures even tell you that, man. Agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way, man. Keep going.
it says, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows
Yep.
to shoot their arrows.
Yeah, the arrows is the different legislation that they come up with, which is geared towards destroying you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. What did they have out here in California during the 1800s? They had something called the vagrancy laws, man, which are still on the books unto this day, man. That's where you get the loitering laws from, you know. But the vagrancy law is basically if you see a so-called Native American, he's just hanging out somewhere, you could put him in slavery, man. No matter where he is, you see him chilling, you could put him in slavery. But then they had a clause in there that said, oh, look, but you can't take Native Americans from the village. If they're in the village, then they're off limits. But he had another law in there that said you so-called Native American can't testify in court, man. And what's the reason that he established this legislation for? To destroy you, man. To put you in slavery, beat you down, okay?
Well, if you left the village, what would happen to you? You get jacked up. All right. And you had to leave the village to what? To hunt and get food.
Yep.
So if you left and you're hunting, they just get your ass. And if you stayed on the village, what's going to happen? You're going to starve to death.
Yep.
And is that not systematic oppression?
It's a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fully set up for you to fail.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
you to die.
America is. Yeah, for you to die, for you to get killed, man. For you to be out there getting judged by Esau.
Yep. And to strip you of your nationality, disconnect you from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which that's the main purpose, man.
Yep.
Because you get put in slavery, Esau ain't gonna tell you who you are. You ain't gonna perceive that knowledge that was the ancestors had, man. You know, of where they came from, what the language was, what the power you worship. You know. Keep going.
It says even bitter words that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. So they come up with these laws behind closed doors, and they shoot in secret at you when they pass these things, man. And they are all geared towards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're geared at destroying you, but you don't know where these laws come from. Like the crime bill, you blaming Joe Biden for that. He didn't write that. He didn't draft that law. That came from the elites, man. It came from one of these Bilderberg meetings, the Bohemian Grove, okay? Or one of these other different things that they got going on, man. Where they joke, okay, how are we gonna destroy so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans this go around? Oh, well, let's come up with a bill that's gonna give a mandatory minimum sentence for crack cocaine. Well, who distributes and uses crack cocaine more than anybody else? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Let's pass it. And then we'll have, let's have this guy push it out. You know? Keep going.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yeah, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They passing all these legislation, all these different laws that's geared towards destroying you, and they don't have no fear. They think the Most High ain't looking at what's going on, man.
Yep.
You all right, man? You good? What you keep taking pictures for? You like taking pictures of men? Everybody? Okay.
It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares.
Read it again.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares. Privily, they say who.
Yeah, slack it. Read it again.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Keep going.
It says they commune of laying snares. Privily.
They commune of laying snares privily. They trying to trap you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans up, man, to destroy you. Which that 3 strikes law, that completely even further destroyed the families of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So now the men is completely gone. You know? He's in jail. That's why you hear the nigga woman talk about there's no good men out here, all our men are in jail. That's because of the 3 strikes law, man. But you could do anything. Once you get that first felony, anything after that could be a strike. And once you get that 3, you in there for 25 to life. There could have been you could have stole a fucking cupcake from the corner store, man.
Yeah, mandatory minimum.
You could have passed off a fake dub. That would have been your 3rd strike. You there for life, man. You ain't never getting out.
Could have been near the scene of a crime or anything.
Yep, falsely accused.
Yep.
You know, you get convicted. That's your third strike. You down for life, man. Now you ain't out here populating. You can't have no children. You can't establish no family. You know, the population is gonna go down, and there's less men out here to lead the nation, man. This is all systematically designed by Esau Edom, by the elites, man. And the Most High know that they doing these things. Okay, they did these. They passed all these laws to jack you people up, jack you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans up, and they actually believe that they're gonna get away with doing these things, man. Keep going.
They say, who shall see them?
Yeah, and they actually believe that the Most High don't see what's going on, man. In all these different seances, these councils that you have at the Bilderberg meeting, the Most High got the angels there listening to everything you're saying, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna kill these niggers. We're gonna push GMOs into their community. You know,
We're gonna release the virus.
yeah, we're gonna give them the virus. You know, we're gonna make it to where they're gonna be more predisposed to contracting the virus. We're gonna mass test these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and we're gonna taint the test with diseases. Yeah, do it.
Release it in the prisons.
Yep. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. No, then they all leave out. Then when they out here on Front Street, they act like they ain't doing that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like he didn't come up with a bill or a law or some kind of scheme to destroy you, man. That damn devil, Evelyn Rothschild, man. You get on the TV, sit down and interview, you think he's just a regular devil, man. This nigga plotting to kill so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know? He's, oh yeah, the economy. You know?
Accent and everything.
Yeah. You thought, man, this guy, we ain't worried about this dude, man. He said this dude just deal with finances.
Well, his name is Lord Rothschild.
Okay.
You refer to him as Lord, man.
Yep.
And you know any niggas that go by Lord, man?
Lord Jamar.
Yeah, Lord Jamar. that nigga. But that nigga knows the COVID is a hoax. He knows that martial law's coming. He knows he's an Israelite, but he don't believe it, man. He's a demon. That's a demon right there. Go ahead.
It says they search out iniquity.
And he's no
iniquities.
different than Charlemagne the God. Just another
Okay,
nigga
okay.
with a goofy name. Go ahead.
They search out iniquities.
Yep.
They accomplish a diligent
Yeah,
search.
they go deep into figuring out how to destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So much to the point where they actually have diseases that will attack you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans more than anybody else, man. Based upon your DNA structure. You know? It'll come after you. It'll leave these other nations alone. It'll attack you, man. And how did he find this information out? By doing tests on you, man. Keep going.
It says both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Yep.
But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow.
Yeah, see, and that's our hope, man, that the Most High is going to wipe this man, he's going to wipe him out. So we ain't got to protest. We ain't got to stand up, you know, run the streets, you know, go beg London Breed for justice and reform. The Most High going to do it, man. The Most High going to take these elites out. The Most High is going to completely destroy this system that Esau has established, man. And institute a new system that's based upon righteousness, that's based upon the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what you should be protesting against. You should be begging the Heavenly Father to destroy this place, man. Establish righteousness down here upon earth. Somebody get Isaiah 62:6. That's what you should be petitioning to, man. That's what you should be begging. You know? You just want to sign petitions. Oh, let's get this bill passed. Ask the Heavenly Father, man. But since you ain't doing these things, you're not relying on the Heavenly Father. The Most High is putting you to death. Plain and simple, man. There's more on that.
Yeah, a little bit more. It says, suddenly shall they be wounded.
Yeah, suddenly shall they be wounded, meaning what? It's going to happen very quickly, man. And we in the time of these elites going down, man. They witchcraft already is beginning to wane. That power that they have is beginning to wane, man. They leaving bricks for people to bust and riot, bust windows out at these different protests, man. All of a sudden, it's just a pile of bricks there. Conveniently placed, it's all in the pyramid, neatly arranged. Hey, here goes some bricks, man.
Soros left those.
Yeah.
George Soros left those there,
Nigga
man.
Soros, man.
He left those blocks there, man.
Yep. They calling out the undercovers.
Yep. With the undercover, they was busting windows
Cut.
up there in Minneapolis, man.
Yep.
Busting out the windows of AutoZone. So Jake can run in there. And you know, Jake ain't gonna pass up no opportunity. You go, man, bro, free stuff. The windows broke. I'ma sneak up in there, man.
Yep.
Carjack.
I'ma get a new alternator, man. Keep going.
It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yeah, and you got people that used to be down with the elites exposing them, man.
Yep.
Like to do John Todd. Completely exposing their plans, man. Keep going.
It says, all that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the works of the Most High.
Yeah, all men are gonna fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Why? Because the Most High is gonna put these elites, he gonna destroy their system, man. And all these people are gonna know that the Most High is in control of what goes on down here, man. So we can't establish a system like Esau established. We're gonna get destroyed, man. We gotta follow after the model that the Most High wants, which is the model that the Israelites are gonna establish through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right. A system based upon righteousness. Keep going.
For they shall wisely consider of his doings. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord.
Yeah, the righteous are gonna be glad. That's talking about the elect. This is what we waiting for, man. We waiting for the Most High to execute judgment and justice for us, man. We ain't asking the so-called white man for justice, because you ain't gonna get it. Real justice would be if you put all 4 of those cops to death, man. All 4 of them get put to death. An eye for an eye. They all had a hand in putting them to death, man. You know?
Yep.
So all of them supposed to get killed. Esau ain't gonna do that. He gonna like lock them up. Then they're gonna get out in like 2-3 years. Then he gonna disappear.
Well, Esau, really, Esau, you want to give justice to Jake? You supposed to go get chains and put yourself in slavery and give and offer yourself up to Jake for slavery,
Yep.
for service and handmaid. But you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
You supposed to take all your wealth. Hey, look, you supposed to take all your wealth and give it to Jake.
Yeah.
You know, give everything back.
And you everyday low-level Edomites, go find your overlords, man. Put some chains on them and deliver them to us, man. And put some chains on yourself while you're at it.
Now kill yourself and bring your kings. Bring the kings, your nobles, with chains, and then kill yourself, man.
Or no, don't even kill yourself. Allow us to get fucking bats and beat your head in. Right? That's what you did to us. Give yourself up to Jake. But what's gonna happen? You're not gonna do that. The Lord's gonna allow us to do that. He's gonna give us the power to do that.
Yeah.
You know, that's true justice.
Yeah, Esau, you ain't about to go against your elites, man. You over here just raising hell because you're a demon, man.
Yep.
Right? That's all you ever done. You're the author of confusion, man. Right? You're the devil the Bible speaks of. So whatever you do, it has to be on the left-hand side. So you're not going to do anything righteous. That's how the Lord set us up, man. So we can make you do it righteous, right? We're going to make you do it. We're going to force you to do it. We're going to force you to eat righteously, man. Esau ain't going to go. You're going to just turn over and start getting right. We're going to have to beat it into you, man.
Yep. Even that ain't gonna work. He's gonna constantly be going on. He's the devil.
We just gonna have to keep beating you.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep beating you, man. Until we're done beating the shit out of you, and that's 1,000 years of slavery. And then what? We're gonna gather you up and burn you up, man. See, niggas, they want to go burn down these stores. Now we want to burn all the Edomites. All right, we're into that. We're waiting for that 1,000 years of hardcore bondage. We want to gather you up and have a bonfire. All right, that's what we're about to get down. That's how Jake is gonna get down in the kingdom of heaven. Exterminate every last Edomite. That's in the Holy Bible, and that random gook over there. He don't know that, man. He's through. We got no one to teach to. He's lonely.
He took his hands off the plow already. He's just over there 2 minutes and he left.
Everything we're saying is coming to pass. Everything he's been saying is a bunch of bullshit. All he can say is, Father, Yeshua, Father, you know. Ain't nobody with that, man.
Yeah, preaching that love bullshit. Ain't no love in America, man.
There's nothing but hate right now. Hate and violence and death and destruction. That's all that America's full of right now. And that's how it's always been full of. People thought America was all about happy-go-lucky, fun, loving, summer of love. Right, this is supposed to, summer 2020 is supposed to be the year for a lot of people. A lot of people are looking forward to 2020.
Yep.
Then what?
All hell broke loose.
Open businesses, start a new life, go to college, marry,
Go travel.
Travel the world.
this.
Well, I personally know a chick that was gonna leave the States and go travel the whole world.
Yeah.
And then you know what happened? The fucking Corona hit and shut down everything. She planned it all out, man. Literally leaving the States and going on a fucking tour all around the world and live abroad.
Yep.
That shit got shut down.
I know a chick that was supposed to go to Mexico, man. She's supposed to have a summer in Mexico. Now what? She's through. She can't go nowhere.
Summer canceled.
She's an essential. She got to be an essential.
I got a precept real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Which who was they that wasn't supposed to drink of the cup? The nation of Israel. We weren't supposed to go into slavery. But we went into slavery, man. The Most High judged us. Keep going.
Art thou, and it says, and art thou he that shalt altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, here it is. We the people of the Heavenly Father. The Most High, He put us in slavery. He put us in hardcore bondage. Those curses came upon us, man. And now you Edomites think that you ain't gonna get paid back. That you ain't gonna have to get recompense, man. The same thing gonna happen to you. You go. That cup is gonna be passed to you too, man. You gonna have to deal with them curses. You dealing with it right now. That's the reason why your economy is collapsing right before your eyes, man. How many of these businesses that went under because of this COVID thing, man, that they never gonna open up again? How many people have lost their jobs, man? The jobless rate, that's just for the COVID, is 50 million, man. Not even including what the numbers was before. This is just during the 2 months that this place been shut down, man. And these are jobs that ain't never coming back. You know? You Edomites, that cup is being passed to you, man. You becoming low. You know, then the Most High gonna send famine upon you. And he rising so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans up against you, man. You about to get hunted. You gonna get put to death out here in America, man. Just like you hunted the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you put them to death. You gonna get put to death, man. There ain't gonna be no power in your hands to stop it. You gonna have all your guns, and them guns ain't gonna work, man. Keep going.
It says, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord.
Yeah, what's that mean? The Most High swore by himself. It's guaranteed to happen, man. It's guaranteed to happen. Because the Most High, he ain't gonna die. He lives forever, man. He always gonna exist. So he's swearing by himself. Like, look, as long as I live, this is gonna happen to you, man. And the Most High ain't dying. So 100% guaranteed, you gonna get jacked up. 100%, man. He didn't swear by nobody else. Keep going.
That Basra shall become a desolation.
Yeah, America gonna be destroyed, man.
A reproach, excuse me, a waste and a curse.
Yeah, waste and a curse, man, when the Most High destroys this place. Well, that's another thing our people don't want. Jake don't want America to be destroyed. Jake just want reform.
Yep.
Oh, we need police reforms, man. We need it to be, when they kill us, they go to jail too, just like we would go to jail if we kill somebody.
Criminal justice reform.
Yeah. We want them not to treat, them to treat us like humans. That's all Jake wants.
That's all Jake wants.
You know? Jake don't want righteousness to be established down here upon the earth. Jake just want the police to change their tactics.
They want equality.
Yeah, you want to be equal with the devil.
Yeah.
You want to be equal with somebody that's beneath you, man. The scriptures tell you that the elder shall serve the younger. This is your servant, man.
Yeah, equal with somebody that got equal with a guy that's lower than you, and then there's other people that are overlords over everyone, man. No one's gonna. You're never gonna be equal to the elites.
Jake is cool just being a slave.
Yeah.
As long as you give Jake free liberty to party and hang out and give him a job.
Well, there's none of that right now. That's why niggas is rioting. There's no, in these big cities, you can't go to the bar, you can't go to the club.
Yeah.
You can't go to the concert.
Can't watch the game.
Can't watch the game, can't go to the game. Can't talk about the game, there's no game. All right? That Jordan documentary, that shit is over with, man. You can't even talk about that no more. Now, niggas don't even care about that, man. Now they want to go to war.
Yep, it says, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Yeah, which proves that it's not talking about the ancient Basra, because ancient Basra was an actual city. He said that all the cities of Basra is going to be destroyed. Meaning what? America, man. Hey, you see? And this is the reason why you got George Floyd, man. That's the reason why he got George Floyd. He said, fuck the Bible. What did George Floyd say? He probably said, fuck the Bible. Forget them Israelites, man. And then the next thing he know, the Most High sent Chauvin after him to put his knee on his neck, man. Had a nigga screaming for his mom. Mama, I can't breathe.
And you know that hit niggas. You know that hit niggas hard too. That hit they hurt.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, mama screaming out, mama. They got Jake upset. That's why I got Jake out here riding, man.
Cry for his mom. Y'all didn't let him up after that? Man, it's wrong, man. It's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. He called for his mom, bro.
Yeah, it says, I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen.
Yeah, what's the ambassador? One of those ambassadors is Erdogan. Another ambassador in the past was Ahmadinejad. Erdogan is stirring up these other nations against America, man. Oh, Kim Jong-un, he's been talking shit to America, man. Saying, look, we ain't giving our nukes away. You gonna do us like you did Libya. We didn't want that to happen. And that's showing these other nations the example of, look, if you got nukes, they ain't gonna fuck with you, man. You gotta get a nuclear arsenal.
Saying, gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to the battle.
Yeah, and that's what these other nations are preparing. They're preparing to go to war against Esau, Edom, man. They're preparing to destroy this place. They're preparing to destroy this man. Keep going.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen.
And you small. You're insignificant, man. These other nations look at you like you're the lowest entity ever to exist, man. And especially after they see what's going on here, they seen that video of how your cops treat the surf class here. Was this supposed to be the beacon of human rights on the earth, man? You'll go to all these other countries and say, oh, you can't treat your people like that. Look what's going on here in America, man. You choking so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to death, man. And then it's being filmed and you don't even care. He wasn't ashamed. He fucking looking at the camera, probably crying at his knee into the neck, the nigga neck even more, man.
The nigga was chilling.
The nigga didn't let up.
Care about the camera. The damn EMT came and checked the nigga pulse. He still got his knee in his neck, man.
And despise among men.
Yeah, and everybody hates you, man. And you're gonna see pretty soon these other nations, they're gonna rise up against you too here in America, man.
Yo.
Something's gonna happen with these protests where niggas are gonna realize that you so-called white people, you ain't cool, man. You can't be a part of the protests. All right? You a snitch, you gonna be doing something, and Jake gonna like, hey man, get the fuck out of here. We ain't rocking with y'all, man. You gonna start getting beat up, you gonna start getting put to death.
And you know what? Then what's gonna happen? All right, the cops are gonna totally retreat. They're gonna totally retreat, and then Jake is gonna be looting Esau. Who's gonna have? You're gonna vigilante Edomites, man. It's gonna be all-out race war.
Yep.
Full scale, man. Because these wimp-ass Edomite ally Antifas, they're gonna get murked real quick. They get put to death. And then big bad Esau gonna go out there. The militia's gonna be going out there, man. Vigilante justice.
Take justice to their own hands because the government is not protecting them.
Yeah, the cops ain't doing their job right.
It says, thy terribleness have deceived thee.
Yeah, what's your terribleness? Your military might, man. Which Esau, he trusting that big time. But Trump, oh yeah, we got the best military. Oh, we got the Space Force, the best force. You know, super duper. That dude's a clown, man. We got the super duper missile. It's faster than anything any other nation has. We're gonna wipe out everybody. Your terribleness has deceived you. Your military might has deceived you, man. You think you're the top nation, you ain't the top nation, man. Your military gonna get decimated in this coming World War III.